Hey guys, it's Dr. Nkosi Darnell, aka Techie SLP, and I have a friend along with me named Debbie Spellman. We just met recently off of Facebook. She had a few questions, and so we connected last week, and we are collaborating to help each other as we learn more on how to integrate technology into therapy using best practices and those developmentally appropriate practices. But enough talking from me. Debbie, why don't you introduce yourself and let everyone know a little bit more about you?
Hi everyone, I'm Debbie Spellman. I'm an SLP out of California in Los Angeles, and I'm so excited to learn more about technology and how I can incorporate it for my clients and to collaborate with Dr. Nkosi.
All right, Debbie, thank you so much. So, you guys, if you haven't noticed, Debbie has this fabulous little rainbow above her head, and she's just sparkling and glowing, just like we like to do when we're doing online therapy. This is actually something I taught her how to do last week. It's called Snap Camera. It's the online version of Snapchat, and you're able to make all of these different lenses for yourself, and it's great fun for you and your students. But today we're actually going to talk about screen sharing, and we're going to specifically look at the iPad and how you can share it onto your screen for your students in an easy way. Okay, guys, so I'm going to share one of my favorite platforms to use whenever I'm screen sharing. It's free and it's very simple to use. It's called 5K Player. So let me share that with you on my screen. So let's take a look at 5K Player. This is what it looks like. You see, it's like, this simple website. You can do it from your iPhone to your computer. You can do music, all of that. But really what you want, and let me make this larger, really what you want is to scroll down, and I'll tell you that I have a Mac and as well as Debbie. And so we downloaded the free version for the Mac. You can see there's also one for Windows. And once you download it, you'll see that it just comes up as any screen for you to use, and you can share with it. So now you can see that we've got 5K Player showing up here. So this is what it's going to look like on your screen when it opens. So just make sure you see this specific icon or picture screen whenever you're using it. Now, whenever you go to your iPad, it's very easy if you have all Apple products, for instance, because they share across platforms. Okay, guys, so here you're actually looking at my iPad screen, and on the right side of it, you can see that I'm actually sharing my iPad onto my computer, my MacBook Air. And how I got this section was I swiped from the top to the bottom of my screen, just with my thumb, just one swipe, and it gave me options to click on. And see, you can see here I'm mirroring, so there's a section that says screen mirroring, and I selected Nkosi's MacBook Air, and as a result I was able to screen share. Now if I wanted to stop screen sharing, I would just stop mirroring right here, but we're not going to do that. So here you can see my lovely family, my husband and my two nephews, and you can see my messy iPad screen, right? But if we go back, I actually have this organized, believe it or not, for the apps that I really absolutely love. I've got some for productivity, I've got some for dyslexia, some on education, and so on. So if I clicked on productivity, for instance, you can see all the apps that I have saved in here. And I like to share these with my students, right? So for instance, if we wanted to do Picture My Task, which is an activity for helping students stay on time and attend to their tasks, then we could go right into this app and I could share my screen with them and have them do different tasks. And then say, for instance, if I wanted to look at something like Simon Says, and have my students play a game of Simon Says, we could do that using my iPad. So this is something that I love to do with my students. It gives me more options where I'm able to use my iPad screen in order to do more activities with them and not just have to stay on web-based activities. And so, Debbie, this is something that she also learned how to do today, which I'm super excited about. Debbie, do you want to show yourself doing this specific activity on screen
Sure,
sharing?
sure.
Let me stop my share, okay? And then you can share
Okay.
as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna add screen share. I'm gonna open screen share. I too am swiping down on my iPad and I'm choosing my Mac.
Okay, it's looking good so far, Debbie.
Yeah, I think it changed networks again, so I
It's
have to
okay.
go back. Don't get frustrated. There's always some dialing in when it comes to technology, but we can all do it.
And this is a good point. You have to make sure that your iPad and your Mac are on the same Wi-Fi network in order for it to share.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay,
That's exactly it.
perfect. Yes.
You can see my iPad now, and I can open up any app and share it. So this is a little spinner for games that you can use with your clients.
I absolutely love it, Debbie. So, you guys, this is something that you can learn how to do. It's so easy. 5K Player is free. There are other mirroring apps out there, such as Mirroring 360, that have a small fee associated with them. But if you just want a quick free app just to try it out, try 5K Player at 5kplayer.com. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson for today. Debbie, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me on this YouTube live channel and sharing your knowledge and just opening yourself up to learning something new with me. Okay, guys, take care and God bless.